And here we go, the same pattern we always see with her. Andrei disrespects her, embarrasses her, lies to her, does something, and she redirects her anger and her frustration from him toward the other person. It's a pattern I had to ask 90 Day The Last Resort's therapist, Dr. Janie Lacey, about. Here's her take.
When I see this, it's striking to me about Elizabeth's situation and that she's not a passive person, right? She's clearly intelligent, she's opinionated, she comes from a big family where she's learned to hold her own. And yet when it comes to her spouse, we see a completely different version of her emerge. And I think what I would see that's happening with her is a classic sign of what we would look at when it comes to an anxious attachment in a highly controlled relationship dynamic. When you're in a relationship with someone who is dominant, critical, or controlling, and Andrei checks every single one of those boxes, your nervous system adapts. It learns to prioritize the relationship survival over your own emotional needs. So, and I would suggest, not having worked with her directly, but I would suggest that Elizabeth's psyche has essentially been trained to manage his reactions, his moods, his ego before she even manages her own feelings. And what we can see on the outside as we're watching the clip, it can look like defensiveness, or even some people would probably say she's in denial. But I would suggest that what's happening on the inside is what we would look at as a survival adaptation. Her brain has categorized him as essential, which we see in a lot of toxic relationships, and whether that's for love, security, family stability, or identity. And when someone feels, I would say, emotional and essential to that survival, that person to them, they protect it. His behavior causes problems. We can see that. She's not oblivious when
Right.
we've seen her express her frustration with him, right? Privately. But what we would probably suggest is that when she's acknowledging the fullness, it would confronting, she would have to confront her own pain. So instead of sitting with that discomfort, I see Elizabeth, her mind finds ways to externalize the problem. It's not even Andre. It's her sisters, or it's not the marriage. It's her family being unsupportive. It's not his behavior. It's everyone else's reaction to his behavior. So to me, this is her psyche trying to protect her from her truth that feels
Uh-huh.
too destabilizing to face.
Yeah, because if she accepts it, then there's a reality that this might have to end.
Yes. Unfortunately, when we look at these types of relationships, it's usually until the woman has had enough, or until something detrimental has happened and there's no coming back for her.
We also talked about Andre's behavior and what could be driving it.
I have not worked with him directly. I'm only going off of what I see. I would say that he's extremely, or potentially extremely insecure. I would predict that in his history, relationships were unsafe. So when I look at someone who's extremely abusive and aggressive and is not open to feedback, we can probably put them on categories. We probably hear it all the time: higher narcissistic traits or abusive behavior. But abusive behavior usually means that there is potentially some type of abuse he himself has gone through that's been unresolved.
All right, back to the chaos.